back to the channel. Hey, I'm back. I'm doing the unboxings again. Founders Week is over. Paul went home on Sunday. He has texted me and messaged me everything went good, and he's okay, other than spending way too damn much on this trip. Brother Paul, I appreciate you, and looking forward to the next time you can get out here, and hopefully next time I'm going to be a bit closer somewhere up north Florida, so north out of Florida, so we'll see. Right now I'm just going to go ahead and go to my viewers, and I'm going to bring up my excuse me. I'm going to bring my dashboard up, and I'm going to bring my comments out so that I can see who pops in and pops out. Alright, so I'm going to bring that down, and then we're going to minimize it, and we're going to minimize the Facebook. And okay, we're in. I should be able to see all of your comments. Please come in and say hi to me if you're here. I'm going to give it a few minutes and kind of just talk through what's going on. Okay, to begin with, today we're going to be doing the 1/16 scale, excuse me, super scale Petty 1973 Dodge Charger. Good afternoon, hey brother Rick, how are you? Can you hear me okay, brother? We are going to be doing the Petty cart today. Also, I wanted to bring up that I mentioned in our last live, one of our last lives, Paul and I were talking. I went ahead and redid my sideboard. I've created an entire area for you guys to send me your photos. Again, if you're not on our Facebook group, you are not eligible for this. Okay, you have to be on PAA or TMA, and you have to friend me. You have to find me, Joe Hudson, under Messenger, and you have to friend me. I will post 10 members a month. I will choose some in PAA, some in PAA. I'm a little muffled. Okay, let me change over on speaker and go to my headset. Hang tight, guy. Here we go. Let's try this. How's that? Better? All right, we'll mute the desktop too. All right, you should have me all the way, bro. You should have me all the way. How's that? Better? There's a couple of second lag between my question and your answer, just so you know also, Rick. So just so you know. I'm hoping that's better because I got my headset on now. We should be good to go. Thumbs up good now? I want to make sure everybody can hear me, and if you can hear me, you're kind of my setup guy. How about that? You'll be my audio guy. Hey, testing 1, 2, 3. Can you hear me on that side of the world? All right. Let's see now. Also, as you see, I've redone my board. I have my plastic addicts. I'm also going to be putting up the Model Asylum up here as well. So this will be removed, and the Model Asylum will be moved over to here. All this will be moved back. Now, I'm going to move this. I hope my camera doesn't go screwy on me. But I'm going to move this up. As you can see, I fixed my board. I still got to get the tape to stick down really good. It's just painter's tape so that the pictures come off real easy. Okay, so what I'm going to end up doing is I'm going to pick 10 people. That's 10 of you guys that are going to be put on this board. I'm not going to give numbers because I may pick 3 from one and 7 from another, and there ain't no specifics. Hey, Matthew, yeah, long time, brother. Sorry about that, man. With it being Founders Week and everything else going on around here with COVID hitting me 3 or 4 times, it was kind of hard to get in. I'm not going to pinpoint exactly my times of show. I hope everybody can hear me now. I'm not going to say 10 a.m. at this point in time right now because that always screws me up. So I'm just going to say I will be doing my best to do a daily show. Y'all get your notifications on, and I'll do my best to post in the groups that I'm going to go live an hour before. I'll do my best to do so. What else? Again, 10 members. Okay, I'm going to post a post in Model Asylum and Plastic Addictions with your names in them. You'll have 24 hours to PM me one picture that you want up for that 2 weeks. Whoops. See what I mean by easy coming off? I peeled it off. Now it doesn't want to stay on. All right. So anyway, that's the way the sideboard's going to go. I hope you guys can hear me okay. I really don't know if you guys can hear me. I'm going to go ahead and put up our logos and all of our stuff, and we'll get to work on what we plan on doing. Again, we're going to be doing the MPC Petty 1973 Dodge Charger unboxing here today. Oh, well, I'm glad you got back to work, but I apologize. I should have been here sooner. But Paul was here for a week as well, and the week before that was kind of hectic with everything else that was going on. All right, but I think I'm set up. Let me get my phone on so I can see you guys if you text me through Messenger. I got Messenger up, so if you guys want to let me know that you're, here. I'm hoping you can hear me okay. So let's give it a couple of more minutes, and then we will go into the boxing, see who else is going to pop in. I'm going to do about an hour, maybe a little more of an hour today. And if, when the boxing's done, y'all may have to give me a couple seconds to get other things set up here. But today we're going to do the unboxing of this, and then I'm going to ship it out to YouTube right away so that they can see it. Let's see. Tomorrow's show I will be back on the ProStar Tomorrow's show, working on that. Let's see. Okay, cool. Thanks, Matthew. All right, cool. All right. For some reason, let me go ahead and put back down here, guys. Hang on. Watch your eyeballs. Get a little bit of movement there. I'm also going to pop in real quick because I am recording this. I do want to pop in for everybody who wasn't following and anybody who doesn't know, which if you're on one of my groups, there was no way you don't know with all the lives and all the pop-ins and all the postings we've been doing, Paul and I, in the past week to 10 days to 2 weeks. We had a Founders Week last week, and Paul was in. I want to pop up on the screen for a couple of seconds the Founders build so that you guys can see exactly what we did, and it's got an actual recording of it coming up. So here you go, guys. We're going to let it sit for a couple of minutes. I'm going to go silent. You guys got any questions or anything, let me know. But there's what we came up with. Now, I will say thank you to Paul Lovelace for coming to my house and our PAA studio here, and him and I putting our heads together and going through my parts boxes. And this is all parts stuff, guys. I'm going to try to name everything off if I can. Now, the chassis is a W925 KW. That Paul gave me last time he was here. That chassis was built. I stretched it 3 inches. Okay. The cab, the hood are 925 Revel, not AMT. Now, the chassis is AMT. The stacks, if I'm not mistaken, are also off of a Revel build. The sleeper is if I'm not mistaken, it belonged to an Atari or some kind of a Mercedes or something of that nature, a Volvo or something, okay. All 3 of those components, the hood, the cab, and the sleeper, were sent to me in a parts box from Sam Stokes. He's our admin on PAA and TMA. So also want to give a shout out to Joe Fritz, because those are Joe Fritz wheel humps on the back of that thing that we took a dual set and a single set and married and came up with a tri-set. Now, those are each side are 2 different sets of wheels. 2 in the back are for dualies. We added the front one to make it a tri-axle. So now we went from 2 to 3 axles. The front axle was added. We decided on the colors. We went to Hobby Lobby, and him and I discussed it, batted it back and forth. We were kind of trying to make things that were just kind of like spunky out. We weren't trying to make it, all how should I say, sparkly, so to speak, and wild. We wanted a basic, truck that was going to be, kind of visible on the streets now and then. This is something that's visible. Nowadays, you never know what you'll see on the streets, but so we went with that. And the lights up front, the bumper guards up front, if I'm not mistaken, came off of a Volvo. The handrails came out of a Revel Peterbilt. The mirrors came off of my Lightning Kenworth behind us. Let's see, what else am I missing? All the other little parts, the air intake system, the fuel tanks, the steps, all those things came out of a parts box that Paul had brought with the KW other parts. So that's how we came up with this build this year. If you recall, last year we did the 27 Ford. I believe it's a 27 Ford. We did the Fords, and we both did totally different. I'll have to show in another video. All right, so that's enough for that. I figured I'd give you guys a real quick peek of that. So at least it's out there, and it's exactly what it's built. If you guys got any questions or anything, you can let me know either in comments or, you can PM me however you want to do it. Okay, I'm going to repeat this one more time, guys, because Paul and I figured you guys probably wouldn't get what I'm trying to do here. Starting today, in the next 24 hours, I will be posting 10 names in both groups. Okay, now whether it be 5 in here or 6 in there or 7 in there, that's not immaterial. There will be 10 names that I will be posting. Now, they will be names that have been around since the beginning, more than likely people I know, people that have been with us for a while. Now, your name may be popped in there because you've only been here 2 days or 30 days, or 2 weeks or 30 days. So y'all got to PM me. Let me know you want to be on the sideboard, and anything you send me has to be posted sideboard. Okay, so I know that that's what you planned on doing, it, not just to show me. Okay, because I get so many people that send me pictures every day, and they want me to look at it and give them their opinion, and they want me to check out what they're doing or what they're building. So I need you guys to make sure, if you want it on the sideboard over here, and I will be showing it every video. I will be making a point of either having a picture up on the wall, and I will also be putting your names on it. I'll either have a picture up on the screen of the sideboard and who we added. Your name will get a shout out, and this will go right into YouTube as well. Okay, so if you guys want to be on the sideboard, friend me, Joe Hudson. You can search my name under Messenger. Just type in Joe Hudson. When it takes you to my profile under Facebook, hit friend or hit message. Okay, tell me who you are, where you came from, and tell me that you're going to send me a picture and you want it to be put on the sideboard if possibly. Okay. Now, again, there will be 10. I have room for 10. If I put them all in the same size that I already have here, okay, I have room for 10. Any more than that, and then the next month, the next 2 weeks, I'll take 5 down and put 5 new up. The next 2 weeks, I'll take 5 down and put the opposite. Okay, that's the way it's going to work. So I'll be putting 5 on the board every 2 weeks of your send builds, because that's got to give me time to get them here and get them downloaded, get them to my wife, get my wife to be able to print them and bring them here, because we do not have a printer here at the house. Now, we are looking into this free prints thing, so we'll see how that goes. Also, you pay us shipping, so we'll see how that goes. But I will be printing them out, and I will be putting on the wall. When they come off the wall, I will be putting them into a paper box, like one of the normal ream of paper you get for printers and stuff, and stacking them in there, writing your names on the back of them, what year, when we got it from you, and sticking it in my folder. Eventually, down the road, I plan on making a big collage video of everything in that box. Okay, so if you guys want to check it out, maybe 6 months down the road when I get to this, send me some pictures. I will put those pictures of your build 6 months ago, or whenever it is. Okay, don't hold me at 6 months. As soon as I can, I'll do it. I will be compiling everything. So as soon as I get enough for, let's say, a 3-minute video, I'll be putting everybody's pictures in that video. And it will be just like they're laid out, and I will show the board with everybody's picture. I'll have to remove all of my pictures and fill the board with nothing but yours, and then video it. That's how I'm going to do it. So, okay, let's get on with it, guys. I've waited long enough. I'll give everybody what their due is. I do want to give my buddy Dave from Damn Paint Body and Detailing a shout out. Give him a yell. He's in Mount Stirling, Ohio. Ohio. His information will be in the description when it hits YouTube. So if you all want to give him a yell out, he does everything from metal and fiberglass fabrication to scrubbing your floors, your carpets, and cleaning out your trunk. So give him a yell. He's a family-run organization. Him and his wife run it. I'm sure if you guys need anything, he'll be glad to help you out. So if you're anywhere in the Mount Sterling, Ohio area or within an hour, I don't know about you. I have driven, an hour for, a good service or someone who knows what the heck they're doing. I'd rather drive out of my town to someone I know that knows what they're doing rather than, give it to somebody who doesn't know what they're doing. So, but now recently, I lucked out and got somebody within like 6 blocks of me. He's an amazing guy. Anyways, okay, so let's get to it. That's everything done there. We are opening the MPC 1/16 Super Scale Petty Car, guys. This was awesome. I want to say thank you to my brother Rick Ramos, who is here watching today for this wonderful kit, as well as 2 others, which we'll be discussing in another video. He donated these to the channel. I've had them and sat on them for a few weeks. I've done lots of stuff telling you guys they're coming. But today I decided that when I come back, this is what we're going to start with the unboxings. So let's get to it. Paul and I kind of went through it. We were kind of amazed with what we were seeing. I also have to say, I kind of cheated, guys. Let me stand up. Sorry, guys. I kind of cheated. If I can find all 4 of them, I probably can't. No, in my luck. Oh, there they are. Okay. All right. So I kind of cheated, and I went into the box. I was looking at the side of the box, and I noticed that they had some jack stands that I needed to work on a car. Sorry, Rick. So, guys, these jack stands actually came with this kit. Okay, so got that out of the way, okay? I cheated, guys. I'll be honest with you. Okay, so there they are. There's the stands. That's all that's missing out of this kit that I pulled out that I needed. I needed to use it to work on a rig. And it lifted it up perfectly for me to adjust the tire and stuff. But, Rick, it got used before I did the unboxing, okay? So we're going to set this over here for now, and I'm going to move this out of the way. I'll bring the sprue one at a time on and show you guys what it is. I put the white paper in here just to cover everything up. But, guys, I'm going to give you a really quick. We're going to start with this, okay? And you see everything is in the box. We have the decals and instructions down here and all the parts here. So I'm just going to kind of turn it around so I can reach out and get everything and have a little bit of room to boot. All right, so now, this is amazing, guys. This thing is huge, and the lines on this car are outstanding. I'm loving it. Let me get that out of there. All right, cool. All right, we're going to start with the cab. We're going to start, I almost said cab, it's not a truck. We're going to start with the body and the chassis to begin with. Okay, let's check this thing out. Okay, as you can see, it's really pretty, guys. I mean, it's beautiful. The lines are so smooth and clean all the way across the side of this. I mean, I've seen some, this is really nice. So I do appreciate it. MPC is usually a pretty good kit, so I'm hoping they really get some enjoyment out of this. I am going to wiring it. I'm going to use everything in the kit, and I might add a few things. You never know. You got to keep an eye out for me. You know how that works. I am going to do with the Petty original paint job, which is red and blue. I'm probably just going to clear the blue and put some red on it, okay? Because this does look a little darker than this. So I don't know. Maybe I will get some like patriotic blue or something, and then I'll get like I don't know, red blood red flag or something like that. We'll figure it out. But we haven't gone there yet because I'm not open. I'm not starting it yet, and this will be. I got a few more things to do before I do that. So also, every little detail is here. The little tiny keyholes here. It's got the little port where the pipes come out the sides. As you see right here on the box, you can't see it. I'm sorry, guys. So hang on. Let me get this out of the way and give it a little bit more room here, guys. All right, so we have two more coming up, too, just so everybody knows. But if you look right here, this little port, normally they just stick it there. There's actually a cutout for it to kind of like clamp into here. So that's pretty cool, man. It's got a nice little tab back here. I'm not quite so sure what that is. That's why I haven't pulled it away. All the lines are clean. Maybe a little bit of cleanup, not much. It's not warped, not bent. It's a beautiful-looking kit. It's not all scratched up. It's actually got the pins points where they put the window in around the edge, molded into the top of the window. That's pretty cool. Same thing in the back. They're molded all the way around the window. That's pretty cool. So, and of course the Dodge Charger little normal caps that they put on these things in the corners. Chassis is full chassis, one piece. You slide it out the front here. Again, got all your information here if you need anything, who it's made, when it was made, copyrights, that kind of stuff. So there's that. Let's go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and set this like right here, guys, so that you guys can see what we're doing. Let me turn it around so you guys can see it's a Dodge. I'm sure you guys can see it was a Charger. All right, so very nice, very nice. The chassis is solid. It's a thick chassis, guys, very thick, very thick. So all the holes are very, very well drilled, cleaned. Nice kit, nice kit. Everything is very, very punctuated for you where you put everything, including your seats, your fuel cells. Everything is like right. Cool, very great build, man. Looks like this is gonna be an amazing build. Amazing build. So the chassis looks great. Everything is nice and clean. The holes are all well done, well profound, so that you can see them very easily and put things in them very easily. And there's another reason I brought them out. There you go, guys. All right. Now it comes with the wires. Okay, these are spark plug wires. So you will be doing a spark plug wires, as well as it looks like fuel lines or brake lines. I'm not sure which. We'll have to look in the instructions. Tires. This killed me, guys. These are real rubber tires, and these are lifted. These are not just printed on the sidewall. This is actually molded into the tire, guys. Very nice. Very nice. It says Goodyear. Very nice. All four are here. 2, 3. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I lost the tire. Oh, there it is. Okay, there we go. All four tires come with it. And as I said, every one of them are very, very beautiful. They're not cracked. They're not split. You can much see the pronunciation of the word. It's well raised. Molding is great on this. Molding is great on this. Even the cleanup, taking it out of the mold around the backside, was really nice. So got all those. We're going to trade it from one box to another. That's what we're going to do, guys. Okay, first of all, where did it show me that the... Okay, here's where I saw the stands. Here's where I saw the stands, guys. Try to get you a little less light. Maybe I can turn this one off. Hang on. Oops. There we go. Is that better? That should be better, guys. All right, so there's the stand. There's the stands I stole, guys. All right, so we're going to turn this over. We're going to put the stuff in here. So 4 tires, all nicely done. Very well done. Did I miss one? Okay, and spark plug wires, of course. Let's see what else we got here. Some more blue parts. First bag, and the windows, we're going to go ahead and get them out of here before they get hurt. Nice big full-size window, nice and thick. Also has, looks like it has some kind of looks like it's got a valve cover that's clear, man. Look at that. Oh, we got to open that. I got to look at that. I didn't notice that before. That's the first time I've noticed that. I just grabbed the glass of the window glass. So let's open it up. As you can see, I don't think I've opened any of the other bags up. Oh, I have to. I lie. I lie. I opened them up, but I haven't opened this one up. That's exactly what that is, guys. It's got a clear dashboard. Here, clear dashboard, as well as it's got a clear valve cover. Interesting. Can't wait to see the instructions on that one. All right. Let's get that out of the way. I'm just trying to take my time, guys, just so I don't mess anything up. So first bag is we're going to pull up is the blue one, and it's the hood. The hood is very well done. The hood is not warped. The hood does not have a whole lot of sprue lip. A little bit of cleanup on the front end, not much. Nicely done. Again, with the pin layout, very well defined. It's also got the little rivets all the way down the back side of the car where they put the sheathing underneath it for fire. That's pretty cool. Not sure what those are. They look like some kind of a support or some kind of a front end or back end part. So, there's the wing. There's the back spoiler. Pretty cool, pretty cool, pretty cool. All right, let's see. We got the firewall, and it looks like the rear end. Yes, the undercarriage of the rear end. So that's the undercarriage of the rear end, the firewall, and that must be part of where the interior separates because that's the hump where the fuel cell's going to go. All right. Well, nicely done, nicely raised. All the little wiring on the front of this will be easy to detail up. Really nice, guys. It's so big. But all the wires are very well defined. All the little holes, pinpoints where everything goes is very defined. Again, not a lot of cleanup on any of these parts. I mean, even looking inside where the air vent ram is going to go, the air intake is going to go, that is actually very clean. It also doesn't need to be cleaned up. Most of the time you have to like get into the corners where a little piece of, not in here, man, not in this one. All right, so also these look like side panels for the inside, not the outside, I'm pretty sure. So also I'm not quite so sure what all these are, but these two are. They also, they look like door panels. So everything else good. And you see all these little pinpoints? I think that's why it's so clean, because they have overflows everywhere, man. Overflows and pins everywhere. That's pretty cool. A little bit of sprue cleanup right there, a little bit of splash cleanup right there, but nothing major. All right, so there's the blue box. Next one is going to be gray. First grip. Wait, I missed the blue part. Must have fallen out. I missed the blue part. There's the battery. Set bags. This looks like all door parts. There's the back side of the dashboard that goes in the. I'm debating if I want to drill these out and light it up or not, because a buddy of mine showed me how to do 12-volt lighting on these things, and I'm very, very happy, very, very excited to get into that and see how that turns out for me. All right, Paul's getting into the weathering and stuff, and I think I want to get into the wiring and stuff. So you guys will try to get the best of both worlds. All right, cage, nicely done. It's got some nice padding on it, nicely well done. Again, not much cleanup at all on these. A little bit here and there. I don't see much at all, guys. Maybe on the main sharp points. There's a roll. There's the window guard. That looks like the fan setup. This looks like, I don't know, maybe handrails, brackets. The other part of the dashboard is here. Radiator, fuel cell. That's what that's going to be. That's going to be your fuel cell. So we got that. Okay, and this one is wheel backs, transmission mounts. Looks like brakes. This thing is awesome, by the way, guys. Look at these brake setups. Check out these. Let me get my little pointer. Look at these brake setups, guys. Look at this. Look at this. It's actually got the cross and the members and everything, man. It's got the pins. This thing's going to roll. There's a RLP emblem in here, printed in here as well. Wheel backs. Looks like seat hump, maybe. I'm not positive. Transmission parts. Water pump looks like battery. Possible seating parts. So that's what's in that bag. And we'll go to the next one. I figured I'd start with a half an hour, 45-minute hour video. Tomorrow's video will be an hour, full hour at least, so if you guys want to come check that out. I'm not sure I'll be doing an unboxing or anything in the next week because I want to be able to spread them out because I want to do live building as well. We are also getting back into the cabriolet wood build, guys. You got to check out the U-Gears cabriolet. We're going to be getting back into that probably first of next week. So we're going to be doing the ProStar this week, the the Mobius ProStar this week, and then next week we'll be doing the U-Gears for a week. And then the following week, more than likely, I will be doing the Mercedes-Benz. Okay, guys. Those three builds are on my table. God only knows in the next 3 weeks of shows what I'm going to throw in there, just so you know. But you don't want to miss out because I'm going back through my builds that I've already started, and we're going to get them all wrapped up and finished up. As well as we're going to be going through all my parts box again because now I got to get all of my stuff together for my Freightliner cab over camper, which, man, I wish I could. But we used some parts out of that, so I can't complain. I have to say we came up with a great build. All right, here we go. Some more roll card stuff. This actually looks like roll cage too. This is all roll cage. This is all roll cage. Pins for the roll cage. I'm not positive, but that's what I'm thinking. I'm not sure positively. Here is your exhaust. These two, a pair of shocks. This might even be the top of the roll cage because I know this is the backside. And again, not much cleanup at all, guys. Rick, man, thanks for this kit. This kit is amazing so far, and I mean, I'm going to enjoy the crap out of detailing the crap out of this. All right, I was wrong. Whatever that other thing was probably not the seat, guys. More caging, guys. Now, I know all this is interior, so I'm not sure what these little boxes are. That actually looks like a little first aid kit right there. Looks like a little first aid kit. Seat belt. Looks like seat backing brace. Back of seat. Again, very little cleanup, man. I'm telling you guys, this is a very clean kit for MPC. Very clean. I'm very impressed with it so far. All right. Again, I'm trying to be careful, so I'm trying to put everything back in. I don't want to damage anything because I want it to be, look as good as possible. Oh, look, dashboard. All right. Again, I'm debating. You see how these holes are pulled out? Now, I have a clear one. Now, I think I'm going to use the clear one instead of the one that goes through with the paint, and I think I want to light that up. I think that would be pretty dang cool, and it would also hopefully light up the interior of the car. Now, I'm not going to run an interior light. I'm not going to open the doors. The doors on these things don't open, if I'm not mistaken. They're welded shut. And it's a fiberglass body or whatever it's made out of. But really cool, nice dashboard. Wood grain. I will definitely do the wood grain. Definitely. And I'm debating. I keep an eye on this build, guys. Keep an eye out for this build, guys, because I may light it up. I lit up my Pontiac Trans Am that was bigger than this. I forget what scale that was. I was like 18 years old, guys, and I lit the crap out of that sucker. Headlights came on. Interior lights came on. Backlights came on. When I opened the hood, I had a little light that I could flip on and turn in there. Well, it was mounted or nothing. It was just like stuck inside there, and I just pushed the bulb in. I was a teenager back then, I tried to get stuff done as quick as possible and make it look as good as possible. But now I really do believe that I want to, I don't know, we'll have to see. That just means I have to buy more stuff to put on it, but I'll figure it out. But I figured out how to do, a couple of 12-volt systems, so I can do, a 12-volt system on this and use 1-volt lights, very, light, and get some LED lights that are 1 volt, and I can do a dozen of them that way. So I'm hoping that that's what I'm going to do. I don't know. We'll see. Let's see. I'll have to count all the lights, what I have to do. See how many lights I have to do and what volt I have to do it and how many times I have to do it. All right. I'm going to save the chrome for last because I got one more bag, and then we do the chrome. Also, we'll have a steering front end. This kit will be steerable. All right. There's the tie rod ends. No, not tie rod ends. I'm sorry. Steering rod. Let's see what we got here now. All engine parts. This engine... All engine parts. Look, there's your valve. There's your valve covers. Your block. I'm sorry. Excuse me. No, that's not your block. Your block is over there. There's your block. There's your block right there. Your block is here. These are your lifters, or is your cams. Those are your lifters. You got lifter rods. You've got intake manifold. Nope. Where's the intake manifold? There it is, right there. There's the intake manifold. Part 2 there. Belt. It is fan blade, looks like starter, 4-barrel Holley. It looks like a Holley 4-barrel to me, guys. This thing's badass. Awesome. Thank you, Rick, very much. I do appreciate the donation, and this is going to be a great build. Transmission here, and that takes care of that one. Okay, this is all rear end parts. Rear end and front end, excuse me, my bad. So we have your springs, we have the rear end. Looks like we have stabilizers here. Also looks like we have another stabilizer bar for the rear end traction left to right. Foot pedals. Steerable front end. These are your pinions. These are your A-frame rods. Looks like brackets or maybe even support rods. I'm not positive. There are your spindles for your turning front end. There is your U-frame. Instead of an A-frame, they do a U-frame on these because it gives more stability to the, rather than having the point, the oval. Anyways. Look it up. You guys can look it up. Or I will, so I can explain it better. Looks like the steering column. All right? So there's that, guys. Okay, so there's that one. So as you see on the box, everything's going right back in the box. This kit is going to be awesome. Again, thank you very much, Rick. It's an awesome, awesome thing that you sent this and donated to the channel. Some of this will be being built on Facebook. Some of it will being built on YouTube, guys. So y'all got to follow. Matt, Rick, I know you guys follow because you popped right in when I came on. So I appreciate that, guys. I'm really appreciative of that. All right. I just want to make sure everything goes back where it's supposed to go so I don't lose anything. All right. It's chrome. Me. I'm always into the chrome. You guys know me. All right. This one's out of the bag. I don't know why. Is that going to be the bag for it? No, I'll have to find a bag for it. Nice. Look at that big old smiley eyeball grill. Look at that shine, man. That's badass. Loving it. Okay, so there's your front and your back grills. Awesome, amazing, super duper chrome, man. Big pieces too. Loving it. Not sure what these symbols are. These must be that looks like those look like pedals, like breaker gas. I'm not sure there's a brake in these cars. Not sure what that is, but it's shiny too. Pretty cool. Nice, very nice. All right, here we go. Let's get the big boy chrome out here. This is the stuff that everybody likes to see on a car, especially something that's nice and shiny. All right, we have our valve covers, all four wheels, all four-wheel back brakes. Look at these. Even these brake hubs. These brake hubs are literally grooved all the way down. I wish you guys could see that a little better. I'm trying to give you guys a view. Hold on. Let me see if I can get the right light just so you guys can see it. Oh, there it is. All the way around. See, every one of them have the grooves all the way around, just like the real car. That's pretty badass. That actually looks like the fuel cell. I don't know what that other thing was, but that actually looks like the fuel cell. Intake top, or with my glasses on, it might be. That's not belts. Okay. It looks like A-frame supports, oil pan, fire extinguisher, lifters. Dude, the engine moves. These are lifters, guys. These are lifters. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, these are lifters, guys. Wow, the engine's gonna move on this thing. That's pretty cool. Some more supports, and it looks like another support bar. Looks like air induction hose for the guy to breathe, for Petty to breathe. Let's see what we got here. Got the stick shift here, 3-phase stick, right here. I'm trying to name everything I can. Looks like water. Looks like front pump water sealer because it doesn't have a pump on it. It's got a sealed system. Don't know what that is. That's got a bit of sprue on it to clean up, as you can see right here. This piece right here is just a long stick, but it's got a bit of sprue stuck on it there. So that's going to be it. But that's it. The only place that I have found, nothing's broken, nothing's damaged. It came out good. Thank you very much again, Rick. This is an awesome build. I can't thank you enough. All right, next up. So what's everybody doing? What are you guys doing? Are you guys working on a rig? You guys working on a build? What are you doing, guys? While you're watching me open this box up. Huh? What you doing? I want to see. You guys can PM me. Send it to me. All right, let's go with this. All right, hopefully you guys can see this. All right, instructions are very nice. Here, of course, it gives you key points, your tools that you're going to use, the type of materials you're going to need. And gives you a couple of kind of how-tos, how to use the tweezers, how to use a modeler's knife. And here is where they're showing you to use a screwdriver to do a heat seam to any movable parts. All right. First thing, they're going to start you out with the front end cage for the engine. Of course, it's surrounded by a cage because if it gets bumped and this, that, and the other, you don't want to smash it up. Extra components to the front cage is going to be here. Again, it's giving you at the bottom all the numbers of the parts, and then up the top shows you exactly where they go. And this is very well done, detailed parts here. I can see that right now where it's going. Everything is perfectly laid out. You can see everything. Like I said before, all the little holes were so nice and clean. This is going to be an easy 1, 2, 3 build. Hopefully I don't have any major manufacturing to do. Step 3 looks like putting the parts on as well. Angle braces, front shock tubes, front shock rods, and kingpins. Down here, we're going to be building the tires, wheels outers, and wheels inners. Over here on number 5, you'll be doing the frame brace upper control arms, wheel hub brakes units, and brake drums, as well as the wheel retaining pins. On number 6, you'll be doing where's the list of number 6 of what they're doing in here? They did have it. Oh, shock absorbers, upper shock bars, fuel cell, and shackles. That will be number 6. Number 7 is going to be front and rear axle housings, leaf springs, and shock mounts. Also, they're showing you here to cut A and B, which I'm not sure what's going on. This has got to be, wait, okay. Here it says cut a piece of large black sprue tubing for the fuel cell. Okay, shown above here. So they're actually giving you the exact length of what you need to do. Here's where they're going to go here on A and B, as you can see. This is going to be, excuse me, the rear shocks, the tubs, rear shock toe. Those are shocks, those aren't pistons. Rear shock tubes, the axle, and the rear shock rods. Okay, so those are real shocks, by the way, guys. Oh, we'll do the instructions last. Hey, Miss Candy. Hello, Miss Amy. How are you? Thank you for coming in, ladies. How are you guys today? I'm glad you were able to pop in. We were just going through the instructions after unboxing the petty car. Thank you. I'm doing fine, Miss Amy. Thank you for asking. Hey, Corey. How are you? I almost said I think I said Miss Candy first instead of Miss Amy. I'm sorry, Miss Amy. So that's where we're at here. We're gonna do the decals next. This kit was sent in by Rick Ramos. He donated to the channel as well as a couple others, which we'll be doing in the near future. I was just kind of like going through the instructions here before we hit the decals. And then I'm going to top everything off what we've done today at the end of the show. And then we're going to get out of here, guys. Okay, so number 9 is going to be the radius rods, the control struts, and the tire rods. In all of this here, 7 or 9 and 10, this is what they're going to add also. The ignition unit, gas pedal, brake and clutch pedals, the Hirsch shifter, love it, the inertia release, fire extinguisher, wheel hubs, brakes units, brake drums, wheel retaining pins, and assembled wheels, That's number 9, number 10, 9 and 10. That's what will be 10. Number 11 is going to be the back seat arms, the seat itself, and the seat mount. Number 12, you guys will be doing, if you got this kit, we'll be doing the oil tank mounts, the rear end cooler, and the rear end cooler pump. Excuse me, my glasses are a little bit scratched here today. I dropped them the other night. Number 13 is going to be, you're going to do the check valves, you're going to do the lower X member, you're going to do the rear bulkhead, you're going to do the cross member filler, assembly rear end cooler, assembled oil tank, and assembled seat. So this is giving you step-by-step down here as well, of exactly where to put each wire and what each pump what line has to go on what pump. So this so far has been a pretty good kit. It's lovely. Believe me, this is awesome. And it is 1/16 scale. It is 1/16 super scale. Okay, so I see where the emblem goes that we were talking about earlier. Let's see. On this one, we're going to be doing the shoulder harness retractor, the shoulder harness itself, the head restraint, the main roll bar, the rear roll cage support, and the steering wheel, as well as the steering column. That would be number 14. Number 15's got a lot of steps, guys. It has 8. That has 8. So some of these have 7, 8, 9 steps. So now, next part is going to be on number 15. We're going to be doing the right side main roll cage, left side main roll cage, header bars, main roll cage, upper angle support brace, as well as the down angle support brace, the forward crossbar, and the instrument gauge panel, as well as the dashboard. Moving along to number 16, instruction number 16, we will be doing the engine block halves, right cylinder head, left cylinder head, intake manifold base, intake manifold cap, engine front, and fuel pump. Over to 17, it's going to be the alternator back, timing gear cover, and the motor mounts. Water pump pulleys, water pump and alternator brackets, alternator pulley and fan belts, the lower crank pulleys, as well as the fan are on number 17. That's what we'll be doing here. Number 18 is going to be the rear float bowl, front float bowl, as well as the car base. And here we go. Over here, it's going to be the distributor, the carburetor, and the carburetor linkage will all be installed on number 19. I don't know how many instructions are in here. Oh, we're almost there. Then we'll get to look at the beautiful decals that came with it. All right, so we're going to go to number 20. which is going to be putting the engine together, it appears. Yep. Rocker arm covers, rocker arms, and oil pan. Here it's going to be the starter, the engine rear plate, the clutch assembly, the bell housing assembly, transmission shift, and the shifting linkage. So that's what all this stuff is here. This is number 21. Number 22 will be the header flange, the header assembly, and the breather. All of these will be installed there on number 22. Moving along to 23. 23 is where you're going to wire your distributor to your plugs. Okay, they give you a nice little diagram right here. Everything, you just cut them all to each one of these line sizes. It gives you the size as well as a pattern that you can use to cut them. Also, you're going to be doing your fuel lines, as you can see here, and your water lines on this vehicle. So they have the cuts down here as well. Okay, so the next thing you'll be doing is that, okay, cutting these lines down. Now, that's 23 and 24 is your lines, your water pump, your fuel lines, and your spark plug wires, as well as the water lines for the radiator and the fuel pump down here. Over here, it looks like that's where you're going to put all the lines on. Once all the lines are on, number 25 is going to be installing the engine into the engine bay area, as well as the breathers, the equalizer tube, and the assembled engine are going in there. Over here on number 26 will be the drive shaft safety retainer, the transmission retainer, as well as the exhaust pipes. So this is very detailed, guys. I mean, this engine is physically totally. I mean, if you could put gas, water, and electrical to it, I bet you could drive that sucker down the road. Put a little motor in the back of it, maybe. Holy crap! Down here, I did 26, right? I did 26, guys. Got off track there, guys. Got to looking at the wiring diagram. All right, now I'm having problems opening the book. All right, I appreciate everybody coming in. I really do. It's a great turnout for a Tuesday. Like I said, I'm not going to be pinpointing at 10 a.m. anymore. You all are going to have to make sure your notifications are on. So when I give a notification of it, I'll be an hour. I try my best to give you guys an hour heads up on both groups or the group that I'm going to be on, and then I'm going to start at that time. And that time was within 5 or 10 minutes of that time. So you have an hour and you have anywhere from 55 minutes to an hour and 10 minutes before I actually pop on. So anytime in those areas. So the next step is number 27, which is going to be the windshield straps, the windshield, the rear window, and the inner panel. That's what these are. These are inner panels, just like I said. That's what I thought they were. Let's see. Okay, so I know what those two chrome things are. Now, those two chrome things are going to be 1 and 2, which are going to be the windshield straps and the windshield. So that's what those things are. Those are windshield straps, those little pieces of tubing that I was wondering what they were. Down here on number 28 is going to be the safety screen brackets, as well as the rear view mirror are going to be installed. Here they're installing, looks like the main cooling system lines is what all this is, the medium black lines, rubber lines. So that's all cooling system. Upper radiator, air duct, lower radiator, air duct. You got a radiator going in, the forward chassis member going in, the oil crocker duct going in, and the oil cocker going in. So that's what number 29 is. Let's see, number 30 is going to, looks the hood, the back wings, and so forth and so on. You'll be putting the hood on, the front spoiler on, the rear fin on. Number 31 is going to be putting the body onto the chassis, built chassis. Number 32 is showing you how to spread the chassis apart, which we all know how to spread a chassis apart to get it onto it, or spreading the body apart. I'm saying it wrong. Spread the body apart to get it on the chassis. You're going to put the body on the chassis here. All the body parts going on number 30. So let's see. I bet you decals are next. How much you want to bet? All right, here we go. A couple more things that shows that they're throwing out first before they let you go to decals. Number 33 is going to be the backlight straps, the rear spoiler, fuel filter tube, oil flow tube, fuel cap, overflow spout, rear grill, quarter panel fillers on the rear pan, and deck pins. So over here is the last instruction from what I see. Number 34 for parts is going to be the hood pins, door handle, fillers, front pan, front grill, exhaust shield, air cleaner, and the hood. That will be on your last ready to build done kit. And then comes building the jack stands, which I stole out of the kit to work on another truck. So I did. So those come with the kit, just so you know. There are 4 of them. I showed them earlier, but just so everybody that just popped in, Corey, and everybody can see that they all do come with 4. I did lower this one because I was using, like I said, for another build. They do come out. They do have 2 settings or 3 set. Or what is it? 2. They have 1, 2, 3 settings in each one. So you have three different heights you can put it at, depending on what you're working on, what you're trying to do, what you're trying to display. I painted them in neon green because I want them to light up at night when they're being used. All right, now decals here, which we're going to get into the decals at the same time we're looking at it here. Okay, so we know this is the decal. We're doing the decal. So let's pull the decal sheet out and check it out before we call this a day. And like I said, I'll do a run through of what we did and discussed today for the people who showed up a little while ago, and this way they got to hear the whole thing. Some here too. All right, decals, very, very nice. Nice big lettering. Very, very nice. They are one piece or individual. Okay, they are all individual decals. They are not one sheet that you got to cut out. So you can literally cut just around each piece and pull what decal you want on and leave the rest. Very, very nice. STB decals, Champion decals, her shifter decals, MPC, which I will be putting on this kit, probably on the engine compartment and one in the back end. It's got a 426 cubic inch engine in it and plenty of number 43s. Also, oil filter and treatments. They have the words, the Goodyear word. They have Goodyear over here. I can't read that one right here. I'd have to get a different light, guys. Let me get this light. I don't know what that one says. That one says, still can't read the damn thing. E-Performance. There we go. All right, so that's it, guys, for the unboxing. Let me go ahead and recover some of the things we discussed in the beginning. I'm doing something new here. Paul and I discussed it, and I think it's a really great idea. Don't know how it's going to work out. We've never done it before, and I'm not quite so sure anybody else has ever done it before either. I am going to try to get you guys involved in all of my YouTube and all my videos in one way, shape, or another. So what I've decided to do is I've decided that I am going to choose 10 members out of PAA and TMA. That's 10 combined members from PAA and TMA to be invited to send me a picture. And if you're not friends with me, you need to friend with me. I see everybody on my list right now is friendly with me. Thank you, everybody. So if you want one of your pictures on one of my lives, or a lot of my lives, because I will show them off because you guys built them, I will be putting them on. I redid my entire sidewall now, guys. You ready? I redid my entire sidewall. So I will be putting 10 member pictures here and your names on them. Okay? So when I announce the 10 names, it will be in the 2 groups. And you'll have 24 hours to reply to me with a picture that says sideboard. That's all you need to say. You don't have to say anything else. I'll do the rest. Okay? Next thing I'll be doing is I'll be compiling them, getting them all done. Once I get all them done, you guys got to give me some time. Give me a week or so. And within a week or so, I will be tagging you in that very next video that I do, and I show them on the board. Okay? So you guys will literally be able to be sending me pictures. I will do my best to get them printed out as soon as possible within a week and get them on my board. Now, this is every other week. No. Once a month, I'll be doing 10. Let me rephrase that because that's going to get expensive on my ink, on my wife's ink. So once a month, I'll do 10 of you guys, maybe 15 if I can squeeze my wife for another 5 prints. Or we might be doing this thing called free prints with free shipping. I don't know. My wife and I are looking into that. But anyway, so you guys, if you're not my friends, please PM me. Just search under Messenger under Joe Hudson. Search Facebook for Joe Hudson. You'll find me. Or search Plastic Addictions Anonymous under any Google search and it comes up. Paul and I were doing it this weekend. I was very much amazed when we were in the museum this weekend. A gentleman was asking me what we were doing, and I was talking to him. So we got one-on-one and started talking off the side. And he says, "Oh, you have a YouTube channel and a Facebook group?" I was like, "Yes, sir, I do." And we started talking. He's like, "Well, can I have your..." I said, "Of course." So I'm watching him. He's kind of like showing me his phone, so he's making sure he's typing it in correctly. As soon as he pushed in the word plastic, it came up with Plastic Addictions Anonymous. And he'd never been there before, which to me, that means that we're getting out there, which is what I'm trying to do with all these platforms. I want to inundate every platform I can with our name so that we get as many builders as we can into this group and collectors as we can, so that this at least goes from now till whenever I can keep it alive, for as long as I can keep it alive. We need to make everybody know that this is still around and it is a thing. We're not to be reckoned with. We do build some amazing, great. You guys are amazing. Your builds are awesome. I mean, like I said before, everything from your normal ground dials all the way up through entire cities. Regular cars, trucks, motorcycles. You guys name it. You guys build it out there. So you all need to get out there too. And I want to get your names out there too with all of your great builds. Because I'm not just doing this for me. This is for everybody that I have in the groups and anybody that wants to come into our family that is actually a builder or a collector. Now I want to say also thank you for those of you who gave me good mornings when I'm not able to give good mornings, or I just got too busy. I appreciate that. I do. I try my best to get everybody in the mornings that I can to say good morning. And if I'm a pain in your Rumpelstiltskin, just PM me and say, hey man, you're waking me up, or hey man, I prefer not to get it. Also, I have to say, if you're in the Model Asylum, I put out the new menu today. Not a new menu. I put out the older menu for those who haven't seen it yet. I'm going to try to tag as many new people as I can in that to get them involved in the group as well. I'm also going to be starting the back up the games, all the games that we used to play. I'm going to be starting those back up. I'll try to get Paul to do a couple of games a week if he can. I know he works, so I try not to bother him during the week to do stuff. And I'll try to get Sam to throw a couple things in on the weekend maybe. But we're going to get back into all that stuff. I'm going to get back into it. My life is slowly smoothing out with all the sickness in the house and all the COVID and stuff and my teeth. That's what I got to mention. In April next month on the 7th, Paul will be taking over the group for 7 to 10 days. I'm going through another surgery on my mouth and hopefully be able to have some nice new smiley pearly whites very soon for you guys to see. That's really why I don't show much of my face, just so everybody knows. I'm really not happy with my teeth. My meds have done a wonder. But that's another story. Anyway, so guys, send me pictures if you want them up on the board. I'll give you guys 24 hours once I post the post to actually be sending me the pictures, and I will do my best to compile them. Now, the fun part comes at the end, guys. When I feel I've got enough to make a nice 3-minute video of all your builds that were on this board, I will literally film the board and make a 3-minute video and tag and name every one of you in that video. That video will not only go on YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, Twitter, it'll go on any one of our platforms. So if you want to be involved in that just to get our names out, and that's all I'm really trying to do, it's just to get our names out there so where we can show that we need to keep this up. And, not just the old people do it, even young people. We have kids in our group. We have parents that bring their children into our group, which is a great thing. We only have a couple of them, but that's okay. There are a couple of really great builders out there that are amazing. All of you guys do awesome work, and I'm very, very happy that you guys are in my group and part of my family and part of this plastic adventure I'm on. But that's about it, guys. Before I get all soapy and soggy on you, I do thank you from my heart for coming in and checking it out. Everybody, Matthew, Rick, Amy, Corey, you guys popped in which means you guys saw me on and decided to come see what I was up to. It's probably no good. That's probably what you guys are looking for, to see what no good I am up to today. I'm glad Paul made it home. It was an amazing thing that Paul came for a week. We had a blast, guys. I had a blast doing all the videos with him and all the lives with him and all the pop-ins and all the antics that we did. It made me think of how much fun the groups can be again and will be. I am going to do my best to make sure that I get the breakfast menu out once a week and tag somebody new every week. So y'all look out, because your name's going to be in there. And I do expect you guys to, if I add something new, to go in there and tell me what you think. And if you guys got some ideas of what to put in the menu, hit me up with a PM of it, guys. I mean, really, if you want to see your idea in the menu, let's say box top soup, something of that nature. Let's say MPC toast. I don't know, something of that nature, anything like that. But you guys go check out the menu. If you're not on the Model Asylum, thank you, Miss Amy. I do appreciate that. I really do appreciate that. I really, you have no idea how much that makes my heart feel good to hear that you enjoy it. And I apologize for stepping out on the good mornings as well, Miss Amy. I am back, okay? I know you guys like my good mornings, some of you, and I have had some okay responses, and I've had some not so great okay responses. So all you got to do is tell me, guys, if I bother you, or if you like it, I'll be glad to do it. I don't mind to. It kind of gives you guys, the plastic first thing in the morning. You go to sleep. I don't know about you, but first thing I do when I come out here is I grab my coffee and I walk over to the computer and I throw Facebook up on the computer. Then I throw YouTube up on the computer. Then I go to TikTok. Then I go outside and I drink my coffee and I have a cigarette. And I'm throwing TikTok and YouTube and everything else up on my phone and going and checking everything. About 2 hours later, I think I finally get to take my kid to school. I'm up at 5. We leave at like 7:30. So, I'm doing about an hour and a half to 2 hours in the mornings if I can, unless I'm not feeling so hot. And my apologies for that as well. I can't control that. But I appreciate you guys. I do. I will be back out tomorrow. Keep that notification on again. I'm not setting any times anymore because every time I do, I'm not able to make it for one reason or another. Life smacks me upside the head and knocks me down. So I'd rather just say, hey, I'll be here tomorrow. It may be in the morning. It may be in the afternoon. It may be at night. I don't know. But I will be here every day from this day forward unless I can't actually make it to the keyboard or the headset. And thank you, gentlemen, by the way, you guys, for helping me out with the sound this afternoon. I'm going to have to get a new camera, a better camera or something, because this one's starting to really annoy the crap out of me. But there you guys have it. I appreciate everybody so much, and I do hope that you guys will come back and visit me here. Just keep an eye out, get them notifications on, and Plastic Addictions Anonymous will be coming to a screen near you. That's all I can say. At Plastic Addictions Anonymous, we don't hide our addiction. We take pictures and videos of it, and we post them for the entire world to see, and we don't care what they think. I got to add that to our lingo. All right, guys, I appreciate it, man. Like I promised you guys, right around an hour, which I did pretty good. I formatted it out right. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm learning. Again, I have to say, I went through, before I go, I have to say this. I went through my our members list yesterday morning and this morning, and I literally went through each and every person. I mean, I read each and every person. We have approximately 1,500, almost 1,500 members. I know it says 1,400, but we have almost 1,500 members in PAA. We have almost, I don't know, what is it, 525 in TMA. We're at 578 or something in TikTok. We're at like 62 in Instagram. So we're growing every day, guys. Every day someone else picks in. Now, I will tell you this, on anything except for Facebook or Facebook counts, I don't care if you're a model builder or collector or someone who just wants to look and come say hi. It's getting our name out. That's all I want. You're welcome, Matthew, and I hope you enjoyed it, sir. I do appreciate you popping in, and I hope to see you again. I'm in Florida, guys, so some days are good, some days are bad when it comes to weather. So go check out my TikToks. You'll find that out. Plastic Addictions Anonymous is on TikTok, Twitter, YouTube, Slide, Instagram, and Facebook. So we are on 7 different platforms, and I'm looking for more to put us out there on it. I feel bad for Paul because every time I get to a new platform, I force him to go to it too. So his phone I noticed his phone was kind of inundated with all the stuff that I forced him to go to last week when he was here. It's pretty funny, but he agrees to just about everything I do. He knows what I'm trying to do, and I really am just trying to get the plastic world out there. I'm not a pro builder by no means. I will never say that my builds are all perfect. They are not. As everybody knows, you have your good days and your bad when it comes to building. But I enjoy building, and I enjoy showing you guys what I build. And I surely enjoy watching you guys build and seeing you guys' builds. Or I wouldn't be doing the sideboard, because this is going to go in my house, guys. I mean, this is the PAA studio, but your builds are going to be in my house that I'm going to see every day, and I'm going to be proud to have them on my board. Okay, so you guys hit me up. That will be starting probably, maybe I'll surprise you guys and just see who's got their notifications on, and I'll tag you. We are going to start with the older members first. Okay, that's only fair. You guys with seniority are going to get the first 10 or the first 20 or first whatever. But I am going to try my best because I did screenshot our entire members list. So I am going to go down the list and pick the people that have been here for 2 years first, the ones that have been here 1 year next, and then we're going to go on with the new guys of 30, 90 days, and then we'll throw them back and forth. You guys will get some newbies as well as some older guys that have been around for a while. But I want to say thank you for the original founding people that are still following and still posting. Now, guys, we have a lot of people who have not posted or followed or done anything in the group in a very long time, and I may end up removing them, okay, because it's been a very long time since they've even chimed in. So if you're hearing this or you're watching this and you want to stay on our group, please let me know. But you're still checking us out and you're still coming in because the worst case scenario is you can go find another group. That's all I can say. But I do expect the members to be productive. That's how we get the name out. Miss Amy, anybody who's got a page, please do me a favor. Anybody who's got a group, please do me a favor. Feel free to put it in the comments here of any of my live videos, okay? This is the time to do it, okay? I try not to do it on the group itself because that kind of clutters things up. But if you want to put your name out during a live, I have no problem with that. If you want to put your website out for the live, I have no problem with that, okay? That's what this is all about, spreading our names, okay? So if my video helps you and your video helps me, we're spreading the name across multiple platforms. That's it, guys. I've said enough. I'm going to get soapy and soupy, and I don't want to do that here on live camera. Appreciate you guys. Love you. I will talk to everybody in the morning, and maybe if Paul does a room, I'll jump in on that. Thanks, guys, for coming. I appreciate it. I'm going to go backwards on the list, guys. Ready? Matthew, Amy, Corey, Rick. I think that was ones that are here, right? Yep, that's it. Okay, I did it. I got them all. All right, guys. Peace out. I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a great night, and thank you very much for spending some time with me and in my little cubby hole. Bye, guys. I'm out of here. Thanks. See you tomorrow.